don't know why my nerves always still build up before I try and make a video, but that's not really the point of this video, because this is going to be the last time I take this bike for a ride. I am officially selling my sport bike. And I know I haven't had it on the channel very much, but I've had this bike for about 2 years now, and it's taken me about 2 years before I've finally officially decided that I want something more. Or I haven't fully decided yet. Because not only have I had this bike for 2 years, I have gotten completely used to the way this thing operates. I can max this thing out, which is already dangerous enough by itself, and has taught me that really all you do need is a 600, and anything above that is more than overkill. This is almost overkill, just for street riding, but that doesn't stop me from wanting a new bike or wanting a bigger bike. And I have about 3, maybe 4 undecided options about what I want to get next, and I don't know if I want to do another year with a sport bike. And I already have a cruiser, so I know I don't want one of those. And if I do, it has to be something that will really kind of punch your dick off, because I'm a big fan of those muscle bikes. God, they're so much fun. Having all that torque is genuinely just so much fun. But there's about 3 bikes I want, and the first at the top of my list is, oh god, I don't want this to be a list video. Whoops, I accidentally shifted into neutral. Anyways, without this being a list video, the first bike that I'm deciding on buying is an MT-09. The reason I'm looking at getting that bike is the amount of torque those things have, and for how comfortable they are. I don't think I'd feel too left out going from a 600 to an MT-09. And I've actually gotten to ride one. I've ridden an MT-07, 9, and I just really don't like the body style of the 10, so I'm not really looking at that. But yeah, they're absolute wheelie monsters, and I'd like something a little more comfortable that I can daily, and something I can commute to work on, or daily, same thing. I also want it to look pretty good, and I think they look great, and they sound incredible. The inline 3 that those things have is one of my favorite sounding engines. The other bike that I'm looking at getting is a 2019 or 2021 ZX-10, which I'm a little debating on getting. That's more the second option of bikes I might get, because I've ridden a couple liter bikes, but nothing brand new. But that would be so much bike. Oh my god. Well, I think those things make like 180 horsepower or something like that, just even after a simple tune. I have no idea. 180 horsepower at a 400-pound bike, roughly. I think commuting to work would be a cinch. First off, I'd be able to get to work from where I need to get to, make an hour trip, 20 minutes. Oh my god, that'd be so much fun though. I've ridden a BMW S1000 RR, I think it was a 2015. I've ridden a 2006 zx-6r 1000, which that thing was more built for like drag racing, or more like street drag racing, whatever you want to call it. For how much the S1000 was a little bit newer, and for how much I just wanted to wheelie no matter what gear I was in, there's no way I could dog that thing out from the get-go. It was so terrifying, but it was so fun. It was just such an adrenaline rush. It's kind of why ZX-10 is in my upper list of bikes I kind of want to get. I'm also just kind of a cowboy boy, and I like the way they look, and it's more in the realm of bikes I can actually afford. And I'm choosing between a 2019 and a 2021, because the 2019 has one of my favorite colors. I think it's the black with the green and the trim parts and stuff like that. I love that look. And I think they're also tunable. I think you can actually tune those. The 2021s, I don't think you can map the ECUs yet. Something like that. I know you can do other simple mods and get like 190 to the wheel. So yeah, that's kind of my other option I want. And the last bike I'm thinking of getting is a Harley-Davidson V-Rod, because oh my god, like I said, the amount of torque those things have is insane. So dude, and they're air cooled, and I live in a very hot area, so having they're water cooled, so having a water cooled bike would be very useful for me. I get stuck in traffic a lot, and these bikes overheat pretty often. They get to like 212, I think, with all the exhaust fumes and the hot asphalt. But this is more of a goodbye video to my longest owned bike so far. If there's any other options that anyone can think of that I should get, please leave a comment and tell me what bike I should probably get next. I'm not getting an H2, that is out of the question, so do not put H2. I feel like I would get too used to that bike too quickly, and then I could possibly kill myself. But hopefully this also won't be the last time you see this bike. I am giving it to a pretty close friend of mine, and I'm sure I'll be doing some more rides with him. And with him having this bike, and me having the Magna, which should be able to keep up, I hope. Yeah, this is definitely not the last time you'll see this bike. But there's plenty of Magna content to come. This was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Stay grim.